My name is Brian Coates. I have an interesting history of physical activity in my life. My background or relationship with sports, I started not being all that athletic. Frankly, it wasn't until later in my life that I got into the sport that I identify with the most. It wasn't till 2014, my junior year of high school, I got into a sport called parkour. Parkour is all about getting from point A to point B in the most efficient way possible. That was a simplified explanation of parkour. To me, however, I was extremely obese and very introverted. When parkour was introduced into my life, it was forever changed in the best way possible. I, of course, started losing weight and becoming far more outgoing than my past self. Another way it was altered for the better was the fact that I am going to college, pursuing a career in sports and business. I've also been running a YouTube channel as a hobby where I post videos of my journey so far. By posting these videos, the introvert slowly started to crumble away. Now, this may seem a little odd to say in a sports class. What introduced me into the world of parkour was a video game called Assassin's Creed. More in depth, it was a POV video of or point of view of somebody cosplaying as one of the characters from the video game franchise on YouTube. For how my relationship with parkour was established, I went from simply watching videos of other people performing parkour to simply wanting to do parkour myself. I have entrenched myself in this sport to the point you might say I'm addicted to parkour. In a way, this sport has become my identity. Much like other athletes, I do, however, have other identities, so if parkour is removed from my life, then I can still function without it. Finally, there are plenty of parkour games or athletes that still influence my parkour lifestyle. To quickly run through a few games, there is, of course, the Assassin's Creed franchise. Here you are an assassin from different time periods, running, jumping around, doing assassin things. The next game is Mirror's Edge. Here you are a messenger moving around a metropolis. Basically, you are a courier. You just deliver information in a world where information is sparse. And Dying Light, well, it's zombies meets parkour. It's just your standard zombie apocalypse, and you get to just run around just doing parkour and surviving zombies. These games all function differently. They do have parkour as their main way to traverse around the world. When it comes to the athletes that I admire, there are way more than I can spend all day gushing about. Literally, I will be here all day if I was to talk about every single parkour athlete. So, much like the games that have influenced me so far, I will mention my parkour athletes that I look up to the most. There is David Bell, the founder of parkour, Dom Tomato, who is a Red Bull athlete, and Stora, a team of parkour athletes. These are the athletes that have influenced my sport and my life. In conclusion, I owe my very existence to the world of parkour. It has helped shape the very person that you see today. Now, I know that saying that somebody may owe their lives to something is very trivial. I truly believe that my life was forever changed by parkour. I most likely would be living in my parents' basement, not living to the fullest. I was always decent at athletics, I was always decent at academics, but when it came to athletics, that is where I was lacking. I know that there's other mainstream sport arts out there like football, baseball, all soccer. The list goes on, as you know. And there are some alternative sports out there, say for instance karate. These sports just never resonated with me the way that parkour does. It just gets to me in a certain way. The free nature of it, being able to just see the world through a different lens. So I want to say thank you for getting to this point, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much.